Hello, I'm Anna. I'm an English teacher and I help my students to prepare for IELTS. And here I also try to help students prepare for IELTS, so I give some speaking, writing, and today we'll give you some reading tips. In this video I will show you how to do the yes, no, not given task, what to pay attention to, and what tips might help you. So let's start. So here is our yes, no, not given task. As IELTS people say, that's about the writer's point of view, so we need to find the proof if it's yes, no, or we do not have this information. For it to be yes, it should be 100% the same, but they always use synonyms. So you will not find the same collocations in words in questions as they are in the text. Some of them may repeat, but not all. For it to be no, IELTS people mostly change really small details. Really rarely they change the whole meaning. For it to be not given, we have kind of two options. They either not give anything, like they do not give anything at all, or they may not give you some small details. So we really need to be careful about it. So let's take a look at the task. Yeah, I kind of changed it, so I put the questions here and the paragraph where the questions are. When it's a real IELTS task, you will have the whole passage, reading passage, and you will have to find the answers in the whole text. Here I just put two paragraphs where I found these answers. So we have 5 questions and all of them are about Chinese tourists visiting Great Britain. So the first question is, the reasons why the Chinese visited last year were, in order of importance, tourism, business and social reasons. So I really advise you to pay attention to details first, and I really advise you to first read the task. So we have what? We have 3 reasons: tourism, business, social reasons. What they might be? I don't know, visiting friends, family, something. And we have this in order of importance, which is really important here. So let's take a look at the text. So in order to show you how they change the meaning, for it to be yes, no, not given, I put here just 2 paragraphs. So the answer is in the first sentence. So last year's visitors from China were split fairly evenly between holidaymakers, businessmen, and people visiting friends and relatives. So let's take a look here. We have holidaymakers. In the task, we have tourism. Businessmen, like in the task it's business, pretty much same. People visiting friends and relatives, that's social reasons. So we have 3 reasons. We need to see if it's yes or no, because actually that's given. The information is given. We know why they visit. Why Chinese people visit Great Britain. All the reasons are given. And we need to make sure if it's 100% so, 100% true, or something has been changed. And actually, yes, something has been changed. Here we see we're split fairly evenly, which means that all the 3 reasons are kind of equal. So we have the same number of holidaymakers, business people, and those visiting Great Britain for social reasons. But when we come back to our task, we see that these reasons are given in order of importance, meaning that tourism, like on the first place, then business, and then social reasons. So here it will be no, because they changed the meaning a little. So here it is no. Let's take a look at the next one. The next is the next question: 3 reasons for visiting Britain's historic buildings, shopping, and Premier League football. Okay, we have 3 reasons, and they just enlist them, and no extra information is given. So let's take a look. The answer to this is given in the second sentence. Britain's historic buildings and shopping are among the biggest attractions for holidaymakers, although the Visit Britain report highlights strong interest in Premier League football. So, let's take a look at the reasons. So we have Britain's historic buildings. Do we have them here? Yes. Yeah. Britain's historic buildings. Okay, pretty much same as in the task. Then we have shopping. Okay, we also have shopping here. So we need to look for Premier League football. And we also have it here. Yeah, highlights strong interest in Premier League football. So here it will be yes. But what may distract you? In the text, we see that all these 3 reasons are kind of divided. Yeah, they group together historic buildings and shopping and put separately Premier League football. So in here you might think that, oh, maybe Premier League football is more important, but no. Yeah, we have among the biggest attractions, blah 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 blah. Yeah, and this report highlights strong interest. So it doesn't say stronger interest, yeah, nothing like this, and we don't have anything about in the task. Yeah, the task is here. Just the 3 reasons. They do not make any stress about any reason being more important. So here it's yes. Let's take a look at the third one. The Chinese like luxury goods. Okay, yeah, very simple statement. Yeah, they like luxury goods. Okay, so we take a look at the next sentence, which is it. London's shopping emporia satisfy the Chinese appetite for luxury goods such as Burberry, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, fashion items, and malt whiskey. I'm sorry if I read those brands not as they should be in French or Italian, but yeah. So what we have here, we have information that there is this shopping emporia in London, and that this emporia satisfies the Chinese appetite for luxury goods that Chinese people have appetite for. So in here, it also will be yes. For IELTS people, it's kind of the same, that Chinese like luxury goods and that they have appetite for luxury goods. So probably the logic is so that if you have appetite for something, you love it. Okay, so that is yes. They have appetite for luxury goods, and we have some examples of these luxury goods. Okay, so let's take a look at the fourth one. Burberry, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, and malt whiskey are not basic items. So this one is difficult because we risk to start making assumptions, because we know, yeah, we know that Burberry, Gucci, Louis Vuitton are not basic, that we kind of can live without it. So what might be basic items? Yeah, how it can be rephrased. It may be like vitals, some essential items. So collocations like this, showing that people literally cannot live without them. In this text, we have phrases like luxury goods, so which are Burberry, Gucci, Louis Vuitton actually are, yeah, but we need to be really careful here. So let's take a look. So we finished here about London's emporia, which satisfies the Chinese appetite for luxury goods. Let's take a look at the next sentence. Yeah, import tariffs and taxes mean that such goods are 30% cheaper than the equivalent items in China, and they are less likely to be fakes. So what we have, yeah, we may take a look at this whole passage. Yeah, we see here this luxury goods, but we may start thinking that, okay, Burberry, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, and Maltese are not basic items, that it's yes, because we have these luxury goods here actually, but we also have luxury goods in the third task. So we shouldn't make conclusion about this force one basing on the word luxury goods being said before. Here, to say that it's yes or not given, the author should give us something more. Yes, stating about that it's really vital or it's unnecessary things, extra, luxurious, Porsche, anything. But the author doesn't give us anything about it. After saying that the Chinese people like luxury goods, the author proceeds with talking about the prices. So in here, we may say that 4 is not given. Be very careful. Don't make assumptions based on your background knowledge, based on what you read before. You need to find the proof to your question. Yeah, so here we do not have it. Luxury goods, okay, but we had it here in the third task. So yeah, that is not given. And the last. People can buy luxury items in China at lower prices than in Britain. So we actually read it already, yeah. So we have in the task the thing that at China prices are lower, but if we take a look at this sentence once again, we will see that such goods are 30% cheaper than the equivalent items in China. So we see that these luxury goods are 30% cheaper in Great Britain. We don't have it here in this sentence, but we understand it from previous sentences, yeah. We have only 2 countries here, Britain and China. So we see that goods are cheaper in Britain than the equivalent goods in China. So here it is no, because the question is false. They changed information here. They kind of swapped places. So let's take a look once again. The first is no, yeah, because not in order of importance, but split fairly. The second is yes, because yes, we were given the same reasons. The Chinese like luxury goods, yes, because the Chinese appetite for. Force is not given. We don't have specific information about it. We do not make assumptions. And the fifth is no, because they changed information here. So that's actually how we should do it. We should be very careful, and actually we are not always that lucky to have the answers just one by one. Mostly the answers are given in the whole passage. Rarely they're given in like 2-3 paragraphs. So when you do yes, no, not given task, please be very careful. And surely when you prepare, if you don't know some vocabulary, check it before the exam, because as you see here, vocabulary is really important. It's really important for you to understand what you read about. Sometimes the truth is in details, and you need to know the words. I hope it was useful for you, and I wish you good luck with your written tasks. So in case you have some questions, you can leave them in comments. I hope you liked it. Please hit like if it's so, and follow me for more IELTS tips.